friends. We've got some amazing answers to the questions. Well, I think that the dog food question has a funny answer and then the right answer too. The confusion and the mystery is solved, my friends. Now, let me first of all tell you the funny answer. Hijab called us up and she said that the dog food comes with improved taste, and who tasted that food? That was the question. And she says that probably the miser dog owners, who don't want dog food to be wasted in any case, would probably eat that. That's like, ew, gross. Anyway, well, the thing is that one thing that I would like to know is that does the dog food expire after, once you open it, or you can, just keep it for a while? Because I think a miserly dog owner with good taste buds would rather prefer giving an expired dog food to his dog and would feed him with the, expired dog food rather than tasting it himself. But it's, it's just a thought, and I like the thought. Okay, and we have Shehryar calling in with the logical answer, by the way. He just says that basically companies, they carry out different surveys on dogs. It's not on human beings. And what they do is they would, feed dogs with different types of dog food, and would then notice which food is being, liked more by dogs, and probably that would be noticed with their eating habits. So that's the way, dog food comes with improved taste. Now, then he had a funny answer to the next, the question that I asked earlier on, and I think probably it's, okay, I won't just say that, no offense, but anyway, he says that probably, after exercise, people just go to a buffet, and there they don't have much choice, and they have to, eat almost everything because they're paying for it, so they would just, eat almost everything, be it lassi, milkshake, or, puris, or pies, or whatever. Now, the thing is that who would go to a buffet in the morning at, 7 a.m. or 6 a.m.? Confusion. Anyway, okay, we have another question, by the way, now coming up your way. Now, it's actually, there are two questions interrelated, so I'm just going to, make it one. Why do we press the buttons of TV remote harder when the batteries are weak, Will it make any difference then? Or there's another one related to it, that when we're playing video games or a PlayStation and we have the remote control in our hands, we would move with the remote as if, moving ourselves would, bring some nice results. Why would we do that? We're just going to play you another song and come back right after this. But before the song, we have a commercial break lined up. 111-000101, that is AK gate 000 8 is the number to call in. 6622 is the number to text in. Welcome back, friends, and to treat my questions with answers, rather than treating my questions with answers, we have Aryan texting in with his own bunch of questions, and he says, if money doesn't grow on trees, then why do banks have branches? And then he says, why does a round pizza come in a square box? I've read this message somewhere before. Anyway, but then, it's like sensible questions. Why doesn't glue stick to its own bottle? And why do we still call it building when it's already built? Now, this one's nice. Okay, and then he says, if it's true that we're here to help others, then what are others here for? And if you're... No, we're not going to tell that. Okay, and then to end his message, he says, it seems like we are a funny bunch of people living in a seriously funny world. Well, I think that says it all, Aryan, and pretty nice thought, and I think it's a nice comeback for all the questions that I'm asking you all. Anyway, we have one more question. We have actually a lot of questions, but I think we have time for just one more question, and then we'll move and, wrap it all up. Why can't a woman, this is out for all the girls, and I'm sure that men would be the first one to answer this. But anyway, why can't a woman apply mascara with mouth closed? Okay, now this is something, when I just read that and when I just thought that, I was like, that's pretty true. Alright, we're just going to move ahead to towards one song and a commercial break and come back and talk more about it. We're just going to play you all a nice song which pretty much says it all about what we're doing here. It's Not Over by Dutch Ray. Time for me to probably wrap up the show, but before that, let me tell you, Shehryar called in and he says that the answer to the question, why do we press the buttons of TV remote harder when the batteries are weak, he says that probably it's because due to lack of time, we cannot just go out and buy new batteries. That's why we press them harder. Does it make sense? Okay. And then regarding video games, he says that probably we're just, pretty much involved in playing the game that we don't notice what we're doing and we just, move and swing along with the remote control. And that's the funniest part, by the way, of playing a video game. I mean, you can not only enjoy playing a video game, you can also enjoy watching someone play PlayStation. Okay? Okay. And then we had Umar calling in from Ali Town, and basically, he says that, very sensible answer. Now, he didn't give a direct answer for any of the questions that we asked, but he says that basically confusions arise in our lives because of poor decision powers. So I think he's pretty much right. Yes, lack of decision powers would lead to confusions in your life. But the thing is, the kind of confusions we're talking here, but before that, let me tell you that Aryan texted us in and he says that I'm enjoying the show like anything. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying it, and dedicate the last song to you, yourself, and Hijab. Well, we're going to do that too. And about the mascara thing, he says, laugh out loud. Okay. That probably could be answered by girls only. Anyway, well, I think that it has something to do with, you just close your eyes, you actually, open your eyes while you're applying a mascara. What kind of a girl I am? Anyway, I just don't apply mascaras a lot. But anyway, yes, you open your eyes, they're wide open when you're applying the mascara. Now, why do you open your mouth? That's the confusion. Anyway, now, talking about confusions, on a serious note, basically confusions, if you just, try to find out the reason behind all these questions, you can just narrow it down to one single word, and that is human nature. It's our nature, basically, that drives us to do such crazy things like, you would exercise, but then you will have, lots of food just to, tell yourself that, okay, you've got enough energy to carry out the daily work too. Now, as far as eating after exercise is concerned, I have seriously no issues with that, and I think medically there are no issues with that too. But as far as you carry on the rest of the day with a vibe and energy, because if you just go back home after your morning exercise and the heavy breakfast that you had, and you go back home and sleep, that's where you're wrong. Now, what you have to do is you have to, keep on working all day long and take some rest in the afternoon, an afternoon nap. That's what you need to do, because I believe that you should eat everything that comes your way and you should not restrict yourself from, anything natural. Oil and salt, yes, you can cut it down, but don't say no to food, okay? It's gift of nature. Anyway, so, and then coming towards the other questions, too. It's basically our psyche, we order a Diet Coke because we just think that, okay, at least we're doing something somewhere. It's just the satisfaction that drives us to do that. Or, for example, we would just press the buttons harder because we think, it would just satisfy us that, okay, now the remote is working, It's just a human psyche that we're dealing with here. Anyway, it's time for me to leave you all, but I had a wonderful time with all of you out there, and I will be playing Hijab Your Request tomorrow night, inshallah, because we're just running out of time, and I just wanted to dedicate this one last song to all of you, because this is a rock show, so I just wanted to play all rock songs on the show. Well, this one song is going out for Aryan, it's going out for Omar, it's going out for Shehryar, it's going out for Hijab, and it's going out for me too from Aryan's side. It's going out for everybody who's listening to us right now. I had a great time. Inshallah, see you all tomorrow night. Till then, may Allah Almighty bless you all. Peace out. This is Fatima Rahman saying Allah Hafiz and Assalamu Alaikum.